I don't
Yeah.
have. I've never had really like grandmas like that. So
Ain't nobody praying for me.
right.
Hey, that's a bar. That's a bar.
That's Kendrick. That's literally a bar.
That it really is a bar. That's actual bar.
I mean, I'm on your head.
All
I
right. Let's begin this thing. So it has been a day since Sunday Monday punched a random card
Oh
collector
my God, I
at
forgot about that shit.
That
in
fucking
the
nerd.
good times.
in the Omega Bazaar marketplace, who puffed up into a puff of smoke and escaped his fist going through his body. The next day, you all wake up and you stumble down to the train station in the center of the city. The train station is this great big mausoleum of human ingenuity, elven magic, and a bunch of steam and metal. And inside it houses the Therasenor Express, the first train of its kind. It's a mixture of steel. The people of Therasenor, which is like the country to the north of Ornaris, they're human. It's a human country that's very mechanically inclined, whereas Ornoris is very magically inclined, elven people. Together, they sort of created this train that is unlike any train this side of the world. It is sort of a rolling engine of steam with 10 or so compartments, and then down by where the wheels are, there's the sort of sparking blue arcs of magic shooting out for it as it sort of is primed to leave the station. You guys get there just in time. You're here because of lingering questions, essentially, that you all have as to why the disgraced Captain Shanks killed Lord Vice Admiral Valenforth at the God King's Legumery. You guys are in charge of sort of the extradition process for the now disgraced Captain Shanks. He's being ferried across Ornoris and into Therasenor, where he's going to be given over to the authorities there to stand trial for further misdeeds that he committed in the human country. He's on this train. You guys are tasked with the stamping and the trading of prisoners at the Therasenorian border. And I think I haven't quite decided yet how, like, our format for doing this, but very quickly, and I think Sunday, Monday might actually be gone, but very quickly, let's go back through our cast and just give like a brief physical description of your character. It doesn't have to be too deep.
Yeah, my name is the Morgwin, and I'm a big ass crow man. Actually, I'm not that big. I'm only like 5'6" ish.
Yeah, the Morgwin is a Kenku, and you're a sorcerer?
I am a what am I? I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, you're a sorcerer.
I am a sorcerer.
Do you wear like sorcerer clothes?
Just like a robe, but it's not exactly sorcerer clothes. It's just kind of like, you know, just like some cult type robes type shit.
The sort of religious trappings of those who worship Zal, the
Mhm.
centaur-esque
Mhm.
crow god.
Praise him
Shout out by Zol's beak.
by Zal's beak.
Who else do we have?
By Zal's abs.
They're called the
Alright.
abs of truth.
all right, Catelyn, chill out.
It's me. I'm a human wizard.
Mm.
I'm 5'5", brown hair. That's it. Green eyes. I have like a cool hoodie jacket thing.
Wait, you're a what? A human what?
A wizard.
Wizard.
And you have that cool book, right?
And
You have
I have
that.
my grimoire
Your arcane grimoire with a
Yep.
blinking eye on it.
Mhm.
Wizard type shit.
Yeah, real
Wait,
wizard.
what?
Whoa. Yeah, that's what Catelyn got in the month since you guys have been in Nene, the capital of Ornoris. You went shopping before the shopping, got an arcane grimoire.
Mhm.
Nice.
Who else do we have?
My name is Brother Mo. I'm a 4-foot Dwarven monk. I have a background in brewing. I also have a slight drinking problem. And I carry around some nunchucks.
Hell yeah, brother. And last but not least, we have
You're muted.
Sunday Monday. Sunday Monday, can you hear us?
Yes, my bad.
No,
I
you're
attend
good.
to my duties.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Just like a
I'm
brief
Sunday.
description of you.
Brief description. Okay. Sunday, Monday. I stand about 7'5" with very tethered clothes. I'm in need of clothes, and they don't make clothes big enough for me. So I'm kind of like I'm showing some like
Midriff.
biceps and my gigantic back tattoo of what's the name? I don't even remember
Of
because
Zal.
of Zal, because
Yeah.
I was out of it. I got a big old back tattoo of Zal, and you can kind of see it. And yeah, I'm very annoyed. I'm ready to punch somebody, but I'm keeping it cool. I'm keeping it cool though.
And you're an
A lot
orc
going on.
barbarian bard.
Yes,
for-
orc barbarian. Yes, and I got a cloak. Oh, I have a hole. I have a hole. I got from the
Oh yeah, you got a hole. Yeah.
from the witch from the shop, like a magic shop or something.
Yeah. I forgot you got that hole. I don't
It
even
will
know
come
how
to
that
use.
hole. I don't know how that hole works, but yeah. So
I'm
you
excited
guys,
to use
you
it.
guys amble onto your, the train, and you've been put up in sort of the first class compartment of the Therasenor Express. Like I said, it's about 10 or so train cars that sort of are moored in the station. I have you guys arranged, Catelyn, Morgwin, you guys kind of share a bunk room. Brother Mo, Sunday, Monday, you guys kind of share a bunk room. Does
Gang, gang.
it seem amiable?
Yeah.
You can also sleep somewhere else so this train, the Therasenor Express, it has a lot of cars to it. So at the front of it, which is kind of towards where you guys are at, there's obviously the engine room where the conductor and the engineers are like at, and then there are the first class cars, and then after the first class cars, there's a bar car followed by a smoking car followed by a dining car. And then after that is sort of a break where you get into sort of the lower class, cohabitation areas. There's the galley, the stable car where Captain Shanks is currently chained up and guarded over. And then there are two cargo cars at the far end of the train. The entire train ride from the capital city of Nenez to where you're going at the Therasenor border is about 10 days. And your main task is really just to kind of give your stamp of approval to the prisoner transfer of the disgraced Captain Shanks. In the meantime, you kind of just settle in.
I figured I would be a very tight squeeze. I need enough room to scheme and swindle.
Yeah.
I would assume that my feet would be sticking out of the train car, probably dangling off to the side where people are constantly tripping over my huge size 20 feet.
So you guys have like your own personal rooms on this train.
I'll get my own room. Oh, okay.
Well, you get a room. You could share your room with Brother Mo, or you could try and you could sleep somewhere else in the train too. It's really up to you. The rooms that are available to you guys free of charge and that came with your ticket are these first class amenities that you see here.
Oh, we fancy. First
It's free of
class.
charge,
Okay.
man. Let's just do this.
Yeah, free of charge. You guys are the
Yeah.
Natari. The Natari are the class of migrant workers who kind of do a lot of judicial stamping of stuff. So you guys still have your very official looking stamps. What do you guys want to do with your first day on the train?
There's a smoking car.
There is.
I got 3.5 grams of weed in my inventory. I'm not even kidding.
Let's do that. Let's go. I
Smoke
will
a
follow
spliff.
Brother Mo to the smoking room.
Okay, so
I-
brother,
Oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, y'all know me. I gotta mingle.
Yeah.
Oh God,
You know,
yeah,
I'm
Jesus Christ.
I'm on time right now. I got time to be dilly dallying. You know what I'm talking about? I got
For sure.
followers to recruit.
Okay, so
Let's make sure Morgan's not in the smoking room. Okay, got it.
do you guys all want to go to the smoking room, Catelyn? What do you feel?
I go with them.
Okay. So you guys sort of amble back towards the back of the train right as it's beginning its march out of the station. So there's a slow, force as you're sort of inching out into the city. As you guys are walking back car by car, you're seeing the city sort of start to pass by the windows. You really go through a bar car where there's sort of a crowded kind of intermixing of ladies, lords, and commoners, and then you find yourself in the smoking car. And the smoking car, can you guys see this? Yeah. So the smoking car is right in here. And do you guys want to just find like the first open booth? Is that what you're looking to do?
I mean, I'd like to ask somebody if they got any rolling papers or some tobacco.
So, Brother Mo, who do you want to ask? You see in this smoking car, there's sort of a mix between nobles, elves, humans of various social classes. Who would you like to see? Who would you like to ask if they have some papers and
Could I talk
tobacco?
to Chatty Catty or Chatty Cathy?
That's
So
what I was gonna talk.
Yeah, so you go up to a human woman who's deep in the conversation between a sort of snooty elven socialite. They're both the chatty Cathy is a red-haired human female, and the snooty elven socialite is a pale-skinned and eyed and faced elven lady who looks rather uncomfortable. As you're walking up to her, the chatty Cathy's like, yeah, so I love Nanae's. Like, Nanae's is like the best place ever. But I'm from Therasenor, and like my dad sent me here, and I'm like on vacation, so I'm like, and sort of the noise that her voice makes kind of hits a pitch that just sort of blends into the overall ambiance. There's other people talking in this car, and she's speaking at a pitch that seems to really get lost and sounds just like you've walked up to a crowd that's coming out of a woman's mouth. What do you say? Oh my God, it's a dwarf.
Excuse me.
You sound like samba.
Samba.
Can I borrow a cigarette from you?
Oh my God, I don't even smoke.
No.
But the elven socialite, she comes forward and she's got like a long, one of those long fancy cigarette holders.
Yeah.
And at the end is like a big old fat cigar. And she's like, I believe I can help you, my stout friend.
Got any rolling papers or some tobacco?
And she produces she snaps her finger and like a little book of rolling papers opens, it like materializes out of the air, opens, and a single sheet goes out to you. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Where are you guys? Why are you guys heading back to Therasenor?
Therasenor.
Therasenor.
And honestly, I have no
damn.
idea. I was sent here as a diplomatic emissary for the Ornoris Department of Social Affairs. Maybe you've heard of them. I don't know if you know this, but they're swearing in a new high cleric, and it's sort of a big deal. So I got an invitation.
Ooh.
Chatty Cathy's like, yeah, me too. I mean, I live there, but the High Cleric is like so hot. He's like this elf dude. It's gonna be scandalous.
I'm directing this to the snooty elven socialite. Is this why you're interested in the High Cleric?
It's just sort of my job to oversee these things. So, I don't know.
Would you have a choice if you had to? Or would you choose not to go if you had to?
And she lets out a long puff of her cigar on the end of this big long stick thing, and she's like, you know, I guess not.
Thank you very much, guys. Would you take a hit off this spliff if I roll it up and blow it out the window?
Absolutely not. Only fucking old gray baggy wizards smoke weed. And then they turn back to their things.
Oh,
Bitch, I hang out with a couple wizards. Fuck you.
oh, words.
And then I walk away from her.
Okay, so Brother Mo is doing that, cussing out socialites and chatty Cathy's. What are the rest of you guys doing during this time? And Brother Mo, I'll say that you have gone into this like smoking booth to start
to roll it up.
Yeah, you go into the only smoking booth that's sort of open, and you start rolling up your joint.
Can I want to walk up to the nearest person that has like the biggest stogie, and I want to bet that they can't pull for like 30 seconds, or else they have to give me money.
Okay, so you find at the tail end a noble who is smoking a cigar the size of a baby's arm. And
that's what I'm saying.
He's sort of just like in front of the tip of it, just like,
Ooh.
and just filling this whole cabin with the most noxious smelling fumes. He's like a very rotund human man. Well, aren't you something? And as he said that, he released like a cloud of smoke right in your face. What do you say to him?
I gladly inhale the smoke because I just enjoy chemical toxins all the time and eating flesh, so I don't care. It's fine.
Make a constitution saving throw for me real quick.
Okay. He don't care, man. Some men, they don't care. He just don't. Hold on. Let me go. I'm not even ready. Hold on.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. So you shotgun this cloud of cigar smoke from this guy, and you were not prepared for like the sudden inhalation of this nasty ass cigar, and you start coughing uncontrollably as you're like sort of trying to talk to this man in this. You're up here.
Where am I at? Okay, I'm with the noble, right?
Yeah, you're with this noble. And he starts laughing. And then he takes another exhale and he's like, it's not for everyone, my friend.
And then I go, you seem like a man that likes to you seem like a man that has a lot of money. So I want to bet that
I'm
you
rich,
can't,
my friend.
I see the baby leg cigar. I think you got some good money. Okay, so how about this? I challenge you to pull for. I want you to pull this giant baby leg cigar for 30 seconds. You cannot stop. If you do, I break your cigar and I break your arm.
I love it. What a delectable thing to do. Yes. This isn't my first rodeo. Wait, but okay.
You're not winning money?
You just want to break my arm if I can't do this?
If you don't pull for 30 seconds, I break your cigar in half and I break your arm. If you do pull for 30 seconds, I will give you I'll give you some money. How about that?
What?
Bro, what?
You're a very
There-
strange orc, you know that? I accept. I'm not gonna say no. 30 seconds, you said? A fucking cakewalk, I say. And he starts just sucking the soul out of this baby leg of a cigar, and he's gonna roll a constitution check.
Oh my god.
And he goes, for 30 seconds, he just inhales. And then after 30 seconds, he's like, and then he burps at the end. He's like,
Oh my god,
that,
dude.
my friend, was a cakewalk. And now I believe you owe me some gold.
As this is happening, there is a crap ton of smoke being blown out of this man's mouth to the point. Wait, can I make? I don't make stuff up, right? But I'd
Yeah.
assume he'd have a lot. Essentially, there's a smoke screen, and
Oh my-
I take his cigar out of his hand, and I take the commoner and the Eldering elf. I take whatever they got in their pockets, and I run out. I run out of the room.
No, that's how you
Oh
that's how
my
you-
God.
that's a dexterity roll.
That's it. Okay. So make a it's a sleight of hand check.
Please give him inspiration for that.
A sleight of hand.
I won't give you inspiration. I'll give you advantage, so you can take the higher of 2 rolls.
Oh my
Sleight
god,
of hand
that's so
check.
funny.
Okay, how do I do a check? I see sleight of hand, but
So go to your skills, click
I think-
Okay.
click sleight of hand, and then click the whatever the bonus is
oh,
next to it.
okay.
And yeah,
There you go.
and you're rolling twice because you have
Okay.
advantage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So yeah, so Sunday, Monday, you in the midst of this smoke screen,
Bro.
you have successfully like finagled this noble into creating an impenetrable like area, a 30-foot area of smoke. You steal 5 gold off the noble, you steal 3 gold off of the commoner, and you
Let's
steal
go.
another 4 gold from the Eladrian elf. So that, what is that? 5, 3, and 4. So that's 12.
11.
So add 12 gold to your inventory, and then Sunday,
Oops.
Monday, are you escaping like further up the train, or are you escaping down train?
Well, I panic and I just go back to our room. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not familiar with this place at all, so I just
Yeah,
go back.
Fair enough. Okay, so Sunday, Monday has left.
God, dude.
And
Catelyn-
I'm out of there.
Catelyn and Morgwin, what are you guys doing during this time?
Okay. I'm standing kind of like in the corner, not in a booth, but like in this middle area. And I'm just checking it all out. I'm listening to conversations and I'm smoking my little pipe of red flower leaves, which make you hyper focused.
Okay.
So I'm just keeping my ears open and seeing what people are chatting about. Do I like roll for anything to see what I
why
hear?
don't you roll for why don't you roll for, you can either do investigation or like a perception.
I think
Okay.
perception's more for like checking like the sleight of a room.
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
with your 22, Catelyn, you overhear a lot of conversations concerning this high cleric that's being inducted in Therasenor. You're able to deduct that essentially that's why a lot of people are on this sold out train trip. It's because this high cleric that's being inducted as sort of the second in command of the king and queen royal family of Therasenor, it's a big deal. The last high cleric that was in Therasenor, he was a advisor to the king for 30 years, and this new one is an elf, which is very strange because it is a human country. And then on top of all that, you do hear a couple of sort of people speaking about the disgraced Captain Shanks and the horrible atrocities that he committed in Therasenor. And just to recap, Shanks is who you guys pursued at the God King's Legumery and arrested, essentially. So yeah, there you go.
Nothing
More-
new or shady though.
Huh?
Nothing new or shady going on.
No, nothing that you can, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Morgan, what are you doing during this time?
So this whole time, I've just kind of been looking around the room, kind of like studying everybody a little bit, trying to find someone who looks, like maybe sad or somebody who just looks kind of lost. You know what I mean? Someone who might be looking for a little bit of guidance.
Okay. And make a real quick perception check for me. Or actually, this would be an insight, I'm pretty sure.
Nice. We did it insight. 17.
So 17. You are able to discern that this guard right here, right in front of you guys, that's sort of patrolling up and down, or actually, can you see this? This guard right here, that's been sort of patrolling up and down the car. It's an elven woman, and she is doing her duty, but you can tell by the far off look in her eyes that even though she's at work, her mind is somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I would like to approach her,
Yeah.
and I wanted to be like, "Good morrow, sister. How goes it?"
And she looks at you. Hello. Haven't seen very many of your kind here before, but if it's one thing that I like about the trains is that it brings together all sorts of races.
Yes, the Kinku are a rare breed indeed. May I ask what brings you to this trip?
Just doing my job there, Kenku, my feathered friend. I can't say too much more, but I will say that there's a high valued target on this train. So if you see a couple more guards than usual, it's because of that.
Quick question. Is the high value target Shanks?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to be like, I may know, a little more about this high value target than you might think.
Oh?
Yeah, but now that I think of it, have you ever heard the word of Zal?
Wow, I can't really say that I have.
I was just sitting here and just in the back of my head, I hear Zal's voice and he says, "That woman over there, she looks like she might need a little guidance in life. Is that true about you?"
Oh my God. Yeah, I could use some guidance. There's this guy, and God, I love him, but he's enraged. He's one of the other guards, okay? Don't tell him I told you. His name's Stevenson. A month ago, he was knocked out by this crazy orc at the God King's Lagoon. And
God.
he, I talked to him and I put myself out there, and all I see when I look into his face is rage.
Holy shit. I grab both of her hands and then I say, wait, what's this guard's name?
Ask her name, man.
What's your name?
Lenora.
And as she says Lenora, I also say it kind of at the same time as her.
She's like, oh, how did you know?
And I'm like, these are all Zal's blessings. Like, if you follow Zal, I promise you, he will bring you exactly where you need to be in life. And then I wink at her, and then I hand her a little pamphlet.
And make a real quick performance.
Performance?
Yeah, for that last string, make a performance.
Shit.
Check
All
real
right.
quick.
Okay. 13?
She takes the pamphlet and she kind of flips through it, and she's like, She's nodding her head, and she's like, "Wow, this really hits home. Thank you." And if you don't mind, I don't know if this is proper, but I'd like to make a little offering to Zol. Whoever will listen, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
Stevenson doesn't even see me, so maybe with Zol's guidance, I can get a man. And she gives you a single gold.
Bet. And I put my hand on her shoulder and I'm like, by the guidance of Zal's plumage, you will for sure find who you need to be with. And then I just kind of just walk away like nonchalantly, you know.
Okay.
It's just another day for me, you know. Just
Right,
another
right.
conversion. Ain't nothing new.
Right.
I even do a little shimmy on the, you know, I do a little jig on the, like, while I'm walking away.
Like
And
clicks his heels.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Okay.
Out another one.
What else do you guys want to do in this car? Sunday Monday is back in the room, but do you guys want to do anything else in this car? Do you want to move on? What's the vibe here?
Could I do an insight check on or a perception check on anybody of these guys that might want to smoke the spliff, and I'll also holler at invite any of the party to smoke?
Yeah, do a insight on the Elven Commoner. You start sparking up this spliff, and you see the Elven Commoner looking at you. Roll for
Insight
perception.
or perception?
Yeah.
Oh,
You can't tell whether or not he would like to smoke it. He's looking at you, but you don't know what that look is.
I'm gonna lock. Can I just lock eyes with him and be like, eh? Like,
And he sort of looks around. He's like, and he comes over, and you guys again hide together.
Nice.
I'm gonna
Hey,
call
man.
over. Appreciate it, bro. What? Why are you going to Therasenor?
Therasenor, man. It's kind of the place to be. I mean, the High Cleric's getting sworn in. We got a fucking criminal on our train. Like, this is the shit that they put in books.
Who told you that there's a criminal on the train?
Oh, everybody knows, dude. High profile case. Disgraced guard Captain Shanks. More like space bark like than Banks.
Oh
You got any water?
Nah, man. By the way, I'm a dwarven, so I think I just do this shit for fun because I have a resistance to poisons, right? Like,
And he's still coughing. And he goes back. I'm good. I'm good. And he goes back to his booth.
I'm gonna walk over to Morgan and ask him if he wants to hit at this, and then if not, or depending on his answer, and then we'll see what happens.
Unfortunately, I don't want to hit that. It's against it's against Zal's teaching, man. I'm sorry. I can't partake in weed. Only we can only partake in alcohol, dwarven, the not dwarven, the orcish equivalent to like meth, and like what else? Oh, like any type of hallucinogen, like strong hallucinogen.
Respect that. I'm gonna ash my spliff then. August, and then put it back in my bag or something.
I want to.
Hell yeah.
So before we, depart here, so by Zal's teachings, like one conversion a day is enough. We gotta at least try for one a day. So I don't need to convert anybody else, but I do want to go talk to that boy up there. If you scroll up, I can't see his name right now. Elven Merchant Lord. And while I'm walking up to him, I want to be like crossing my my feathered fingers, like, please don't be racist. Please don't be racist.
Okay. What do you say to him?
Like, good morrow, sir.
He's like, well, Kenku. You got beautiful feathers? I'm sorry, I can't keep it together. You guys, you look ridiculous. It's a ridiculous race, no?
Well, sir, we are
What?
made in Zal's image. I feel like we are perfect.
Okay, whatever you say. Can I help you?
I just sit next to him and
He's like,
just be like,
okay.
I want to just be like, what brings you aboard the train?
Me?
I didn't stammer.
Well, I'm delivering some precious cargo to my dear human friends in Therasenor. It is very legal cargo, I might say.
What kind of cargo? What kind of cargo you shipping, brother? I put my hand on his shoulder.
Make an insight check.
That's special.
Boy, I'm like cracking up over here. Oh, this dude, this dude Morgan have to find the smallest entrance to try to convert people. It's so funny.
It's impressive.
It is.
Did you roll for? Are you rolling for insight?
Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Yeah, he
You
did.
did? Damn.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
like,
go.
I'm transporting, like I said, very legal merchandise. And as he says it, you know flat out that he is lying. That merchandise is not legal.
I want to lean in and whisper. I'm like, look, man, I know that shit ain't legal. I just want to know what you hauling, bro. Come on, I'm not gonna tell. I'm good with the guards here, you know. They
Make
follow.
a persuasion check.
I want to just keep talking. Like, I got this shit locked down. Like, that's me. You see these guards? Shit.
He's like, you know the gods? I think not, my Kenku friend. Like I said, it's legal, okay? And it's most definitely not dead bodies. Okay. And he turns back to his paper. If you'll excuse me. And he's back to reading a paper, the Therasenor Times.
Well, that's it for me.
Catelyn, do you want to do anything else in this?
I mean, I'm interested in these not dead bodies, but I also don't want to talk to this guy.
Fair.
Terribly racist, I've found out.
Yeah, I'm good here.
Marcus is where we came from further up. It's like up on the
Yeah,
train.
you guys
and then-
came further up. Sunday, Monday is like north, and where you haven't been is south, essentially.
You want to go down to the bar?
Yeah, I'm down to go to the bar.
So the bar is actually it's the bar is between the smoking section and your guys' rooms. And Sunday, Monday, I'll cut to you real quick. Are you still up in your guys' rooms?
I am. I found a riddle book underneath my bed, and I'm trying to read it. I don't know what's happening, but I am intrigued. I'd say I'm trying to see what's happening here with the book. So
Sunday, Monday,
maybe you guys walk up.
The first riddle that you read is, I have a bed, but do not sleep. I have a mouth, but do not speak. I can run, but I cannot walk. What am I? And something else. And I can roar, but cannot talk.
It's all one thing.
What am I? Queries the first delectable riddle
I would
of
have
this
thought
riddle book.
a vibrator. That's the first thing I think about.
How does that fit in any of those?
Well, there's a few things. It can't talk. He's also, I think it might be a drought right now for Sunday, Monday. He may just be he may just be in his own thoughts, just
Jesus.
like possibly like maybe he needs to get out of his room at some point. So anything he thinks about is like, maybe.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Fair enough. Sunday, Monday. Do you want to continue in your room pondering?
No, I would like
The-
to go leave now because my intrusive thoughts are kicking in.
Okay.
It's Sunday,
So,
Monday.
do you take the book or do you leave it in your room?
I take the book with me. I'm gonna ask people stupid riddles on the way.
Oh my
Icebreaker.
gosh. Okay. So your group is in the bar car. It is a sort of bustling car. On one side there's a couple of commoners. On the other side there's some, there's a 3 barkeeps here. There's a couple of high lords. What do you guys want to do in this bar car?
I'm gonna go up to the first person I see and ask them a riddle.
So you go up to a sort of a drunken human male who is very deep into his cups. And what riddle do you tell him?
I show him this riddle book and it's upside down. I don't know what's happening. I can't read. So I go up to him very confidently and I go, "What is harder to catch? The faster you run."
And he's like, wait, what? Holy fuck. I know. What runs hard, fast? Look, man, I'm kind of drunk here. Can you please repeat the riddle?
I repeat the question, but I'm a little bit more aggressive this time. So I need him to answer this question. What is harder to catch? The faster you run.
The wind.
I slapped the drink out of his hand and I punched him in the face. And I don't even tell him the answer either. I don't even tell him the answer. I just walk away.
Roll for damage real quick.
I'll roll for damage. Let me roll for damage real quick.
God, dude.
Actions. Wait,
And
is it unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike. And my next question is, are you trying to kill him?
No.
Okay.
Not the plan. I
So
just want him sedated, Like,
You
dude, get a
knock
grip.
him unconscious out of his stool.
All right, perfect.
What the fuck do you mean, bro? What's he? Perfect.
And
He should know this. Like,
and
come
seeing
on.
this, the guard comes up. He's like, "Hey, what the hell, man?
Show him the Notari stamp.
What the fuck are you doing?"
I turn around and I say, "What is harder to catch?"
Hey, I heard the riddle, and I would have said win too. What are you doing?
I just want to educate my fellow people how to use their brain a little bit more, okay? I ain't do nothing. He just pissed me off.
Oh my god.
And he's like, I think you're under arrest.
I donkey kick him in the chest.
So when he said that he thinks you're under arrest, you're focused on him. The other guard,
Oh my god.
seeing this commotion, comes up, and before you can donkey kick him, he has tackled you onto the ground,
Ah, man. Shit.
and they're
What?
both restraining you
Fuck.
in handcuffs.
Can I hop in?
Yeah. Can we intervene?
Can I intervene and do a calm emotions, please?
Yeah, you can
Oh my
try.
fucking god.
Where's my book? Where's my riddle book, though?
He just knocked that dude out. Yeah, I see it. They say.
Oh fuck. Okay, I did a calm emotions on everybody within a 20-foot radius. So
Okay.
everybody got to take a charisma saving throw.
Yeah.
Is everybody? Are we all within the range?
Yeah.
Well,
You
I think it's
you can choose to fail it. but
I'm just watching because I know Sunday at this point.
oh,
I'm
What's-
ready for whatever.
what's the DC saving throw?
I think it's 10. Would it be this? Would it be 10?
I don't even know what we're looking at here.
It says
does it
charisma
have,
10.
Or does it have to be just higher than my charisma? Or what? I don't
Maybe-
really know.
I think it has to be
Maybe it
higher
has-
than that 10.
Maybe.
Oh. Well, yeah, okay. My charisma is 9. So yeah, 10.
Okay. So I'm rolling for,
Well,
and if they lose it,
if
then
they
they're charmed. But if they
correct.
don't lose it, they can choose whether to be charmed.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so the first guard that has him hemmed up, roll. Let me see, brother Mo. Did you roll just now?
Well, yeah, I just thought I was just in the range
Okay,
too.
yeah. So the first, I'm rolling from the noble, but it's as the guards,
I cannot.
and the
You want to
guards.
roll too?
Yeah, you roll too. Sunday, Monday to
Absolutely.
see if you've calmed down.
Charisma saving?
Yeah.
I'm good. I think I'm chilling.
Okay, so you choose to be chill. The guards, however, do not, and they're like,
sad.
"Hey, feather dude, I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but we're arresting this orc, okay? He just punched that dude. We can't let that slide."
I got one more thing I want to try. I want to use my telepathic speech. Wait.
You're using all your good powers to
No.
get me out of this jam. We're not even, there's no opponents.
I want to use my telepathic speech to call the other guard in here and vouch for us.
Ooh.
That's okay.
Okay.
I want
Hold
to
on,
really.
Morgan.
I want to. While she's on the way, I'm like explaining to her that fucking Sunday Monday is a little bit unhinged, but you know, once he's not a danger to whatever. Just whatever she has to say to convince these motherfuckers.
Maybe even let her know that he was a part of the Notari that caught
Yeah.
Captain Shank.
Let her know that.
He's a little
And
unhinged, but he
he's a little
is a
unhinged,
good
but he
guy,
gets shit
I
done.
guess, who just punches people.
Roll a charisma check. Make a
I
charisma
told
check.
her that he is the one who was pivotal in the capture of
Or
Shanks.
Captain Shanks.
Roll a charisma check.
Fuck. All right.
Brother Mo, I like how you tried to advise me to do that. I just wasn't listening. You said that like
And
a while
and I'll
ago.
give you advantage, Morgan, because this is
Okay.
I like this. This is a multi-phase. This is some high IQ D&D in. Okay, so
Big brain.
you successfully Guard Lenore comes up and she's like, "Unhand him. This orc is a Natari, and he helped save the God King's legumery. Now, let's just all talk about this." And they're like, "Natari? Well, what the hell is he slapping around bar patrons for? What the hell?" And they let you up Sunday, Monday, and they unshackle you, and they're like, "Look, that's your first and last warning, okay? Lenora's a good guard, and whatever you did to get her on your good side, praise be. But
Praise all.
Can I do this?
praise
real
all."
quick.
It's not gay.
You flinch at him. Roll for
Flinch.
intimidation Sunday, Monday.
No. Oh my.
No, why?
Don't let him know.
Intimidation,
Ooh, boss, man.
not initiative.
Intimidation. I know I'm gonna say.
It's an
Hey, hold on.
intimidation.
Intimidation. Here we go. All right. Okay. All right. I'm done. We back out. We back out situation now.
You flinch at them, and they're like, "Lenore, keep your beast on a leash, Lenora, because next
Back up.
time we're gonna get 3 guards to tackle this bitch ass down." And they sort of go back to their posts.
Was either of those guards Stevenson?
No,
Okay.
He would have recognized him.
He would have remembered.
He
Right.
wouldn't have
Wait,
had.
yeah, is Stevenson on the train?
yeah,
Yes.
Oh my God.
Someone said
You
that.
know what we should do to give this man some fucking chill is I think Sunday Monday needs to apologize to Stevenson
I think.
and give him some
At some point, you
peace.
gotta apologize, man.
That'd be his atonement to Zal for sure, man.
That will be your
Well,
atonement,
all-
and maybe
all
you'll help
forgives.
Lenora.
All forgives, but only if you apologize and mean it.
Lenora's like, "Wait, you're the orc that
Fuck.
did that to
Oh no!
Stevenson,
No! She's in love with Stevenson.
and she's like, "Oh my god, I had no idea." But yeah, your friends are right. Maybe a little apology would go a long way. Then Mama can get her man.
Oh, I laid my hand on her shoulder, and I'd be like, "Zal has guided you well."
And she's like, she gets goosebumps, and she's like, "Thank you."
And we both do the Zal bow.
And she goes back to her post in the other other car, smoking car. What do you guys want to do now?
What the fuck? I need a drink,
You go
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna take a drink too.
but
Okay.
I want to sit next to some of the people down there.
You want to sit next to the High Lords or the commoners?
I want to sit between High Lady Verona and High Lord Tikus.
You want to go? Okay, so there's not a seat between them, but you
I
can
want
definitely
to
go.
stand.
Oh no!
You want to stand between them?
Yeah.
The squeeze, like a squeeze in between them.
So,
That's so bad.
Morgwin, you go up and sort of squeeze your small feathered body between these two elves that are decorated in like glittering gold jewelry and like the finest like dyed nobles clothing. And when you do that, they're like, "Oh," and they're like do like a nervous scoot away from you, and then the High Lady goes over to this side of High Lord Tikis, whose names you don't know right now, but you know, whatever.
I want to flash my what is it called? I want to just flash my Natari stamp at them. Just like, just flash it at them like
Why don't you? Yeah, they're like you do that. You flash the Natari stamp, and they're like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and don't hit the book
and
cover.
and the elf is like, yes, I've met many immigrants before. It is a nice stamp, yes. Though I don't know why you have it out. I gotta be completely honest. I don't know.
No, thank you.
Says this lord in glittering jewelry. He's. I'm very confused.
I want to say, does the name Guard Captain Shanks mean anything to you? As I take a sip of my beer.
Oh, did you buy a beer?
I bought a beer, yeah. How much gold?
Just do it half a gold. So you know,
Gold. What's
I wouldn't
that?
even log it.
Damn, you can do that.
You flip a gold. I mean, it's technically like I think 9 silver, or 5 silver. But yeah, you get a beer. Why don't you make a Constitution throw real quick?
Shit. Remember when Catelyn bumped her fucking...
Yeah, she fell out of her chair.
Oh, God. I chuckled to myself remembering that.
And they're like, what the? They're like, what the hell? The Kenku are fucking strange.
What?
Constitution.
Where's Constitution? Oh, is that a saving throw?
No, just Constitution.
Oh,
You're handling your beer well.
I am.
And they answer your question. Yeah, like High Lord Shanks is locked up in this train. It's pretty scandalous, but not the craziest thing happening in this part of the world these days.
And then I want to be like, does the phrase high cleric mean anything to you?
Yes, the High Cleric. That's who we are going to see in Therasenor.
I want to be like, he's my cousin.
The High Cleric is a elf.
Smooth.
We grew
No
up together.
way. Okay, guy. Roll a persuasion check.
Dude, you have, come on.
What?
Persuasion is so bad. You a whole priest with like
A
low
word?
persuasion.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, okay,
the-
okay,
And
okay,
Dylan's persuasion bad.
okay, okay.
the lady
I
turns to
digress.
the man, and she's like, "No, I heard that the head cleric was actually raised by Kenku. It's very strange. Could it be?"
Oh, it is. And I'm the Kinku he grew up with.
My God.
We used to play bocce ball together.
Bocce ball. I've never heard of this bocce ball.
I'm sure you haven't.
My, it. You have to excuse me. It is an honor. And High Lady Verona goes back to her seat, and you are now wedged. You are wedged like snugly between them. I'm
These are
so
like my
sorry.
friends now. I got my arms around both of them, like this.
And they're like, no way. And the guy turns to you. He's like, "Do you mind if I get a selfie?"
Absolutely.
And he sort of snaps his finger, and a parchment materializes in the air in front of you, along with a like writing quill, and it starts like drawing the three of you